Welcome back to another episode of Inward News. This is your boy Dre. And I started to not have anything this week. By Thursday, I had maybe 2 stories in here. And then I've seen a lot these past couple days, basically Friday and this morning. Apparently, 10,000 New York cops threatened to walk out over the vaccine mandate. But when called on their bluff, apparently only 34 actually went through with it. Just to let you know, everybody be all talk. Even the cops. 10,000 to threaten to leave and only 34 actually do it. Those are hilarious numbers because that means there was only 34 that actually meant it. Like, think about that. Okay, think about it in money terms. If somebody said they was going to give you $10,000 on Friday and they gave you 34, you can't even say like, oh, at least I got $1,000. $34. That's what happened. But also that still means that there's 10,000 cops that don't take the job seriously. They was willing to threaten to leave. And then they're also not man enough to actually do it. So what else have they been lying about or dishonest about or just blowing up numbers just because? Moving on. A man is being charged with first-degree murder after he got revenge for his daughter. Apparently his daughter's boyfriend sold her into sex trafficking, and after a year, he found her. He managed to get her back. And he then, after finding his daughter, he then found the boyfriend, stuffed him in the back of a trunk, stabbed him until he died, and then just left him there. It took the cops an entire year to find that body. I don't know whose car he used. I don't know where he left the car. His daughter got sold into sex trafficking, and he did something about it. Make your own opinions. Heroin has been disappearing from the streets. Some eagle eye pointed out how that happened around the same time we pulled out of Afghanistan. If you didn't know, the Middle East was a big production hub for opioids. Jesus. We stopped the war in Afghanistan and accidentally stopped heroin. Yeah, stopped the war in Afghanistan and accidentally started beating the war on drugs. Shout out to us. Shout out to opioids. Opioid addiction is just as serious as crack was in the 80s. Just so you know. An Oklahoma inmate is suing the jail after being tortured by the jail staff. These sickos apparently kept playing Baby Shark on a loop to torture the inmates. One man got out and said these monsters must be stopped. Any song on repeat would have been torture, but picking Baby Shark specifically, like that means somebody was disgruntled at home and thought, you know what? I know exactly how to get under these inmates' skin. My issue is, were they trying to accomplish something? Was there a goal in mind? Were they trying to get information? Was they like trying to get order, or was they just doing it because they're assholes? I don't know. They work in law enforcement, so everybody knows law enforcement has the best intentions at heart. Summer Walker dropped an album, and it started another gender war on the timeline. Folks can't just enjoy the artist and just listen to the music. It's been nothing but a battle of women that became the 4th baby mama and the terrible man that tricked her. If you're a terrible guy, you're a terrible guy. But if you're somebody's 4th baby mama, at some point you knew he was terrible. You ignored it. Everybody's to blame. Everybody's at fault. Everybody's stupid. That's the end of the war already. And one of the biggest stories to come out this morning, Astroworld. The festival's been canceled. Travis Scott held an event and a bunch of people died right now. The official number has been 8 at the time of this recording. But I've been seeing tweets and stuff saying that over 100 people overdosing, tramples, There was one about they couldn't breathe. Like, I guess it was just so many people they couldn't get enough oxygen. Folks were storming the gate for Travis Scott. Celebrity worship is dangerous. This shouldn't continue. Nobody should act like this. This shouldn't be a thing. people need to learn to enjoy celebrities without becoming sociopaths. And apparently there was some story about some guy going crazy and injecting people with drugs. But there was also a different Twitter user that was like, no, that's what they're going to say. But really, it was just terrible management and people died because of that. Like, they're going to say drugs because that's the easy thing to say. Because you can never blame somebody in that situation when it's a random person. But it's just bad all around. Now there's videos going around of apparently some lady climbed up on stage and was screaming, "Stop the show. People are dying." And the cameraman was just like, "You can't be up here. You got to go." Like, this whole story is disheartening. And it's just all around bad. It's got to be better security, better planning, better management of concerts, but also people got to stop worshiping celebrities to the point that they act like this. Like, this is ridiculous. The big story before Travis Scott was in sports. Henry Ruggs III, who was a not Patriot, not Steeler. What's the Raider? There we go. Apparently, this nigga took 18 shots at a bar or a club or something. His alcohol level was twice over the legal limit, and the nigga went driving at 156 miles per hour. He ended up crashing into some lady with her dog, and she got pinned inside her vehicle and burned alive. Fuck that nigga. Like, there's nothing you can say to that. Like, there's people arguing about, people making mistakes and stuff like that. Like, this girl burned alive in her own vehicle, minding her own business. Because this nigga was going 156 miles per hour. That's 78 miles. If you cut that in half, that's 78 miles per hour. That's almost 80 miles per hour twice. 78 miles per hour is already over somebody's speed limit. He doubled that. There's no defending that. I don't give a damn how well that nigga plays football. Oh, and there's some dumbass that said his girl should have took the charge for him so he can continue playing football. The fuck is wrong with you niggas? And now on to the y'all hiring segment. Gavin is a mobile veterinarian in Jamaica. He goes around and makes house calls to take care of your sick pets. I don't know much about, vets. I don't know what they can or can't do. I don't know the capabilities they have or what animals they specify in, or specifically what animals he specifies in. But I know that if he can't solve the problem, he can at least tell you what the problem is and who to go to. So if you're in Jamaica and you need a at-home veterinarian, hit him up. Let him know what's wrong with your animal, your pet, your loved one. And for some of you, your baby. Alexander is a visual artist who I still haven't figured out if he's printing digital work on canvas or if he's actually painting so well it looks like digital art. I've come to the conclusion that he's probably just doing both. But the man is talented. The way he puts colors and designs on canvas is amazing. Once I get my money together, you can for sure expect to see one of these in my home because, like, look at them. They're dope. They are amazing. They look great. I got a green screen, but I know Noah's putting up some really good stuff. Thank you, Noah. The Rashari Creative Studio is a woman-owned digital creator that can help you with all your creative needs, graphics, flyers, logos, videos, and all the other things you need for promo, business starting, or just want to do something just because. She's what you need to complete the deed. Hit her up. Like I said, she does club flyers, party flyers, birthday flyers, event flyers. Like, if you need some type of graphic or cool thing, let her know. Get at her. She'll hook you up. Marquita is a licensed nail tech. She does all kinds of funky designs and shapes. If you're ever on Buena Vista Road, check her out. This is for the folks in Columbus. You might be able to get some Thanksgiving themed nails. So Thanksgiving's coming up. Get you some turkeys and yams, some beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, all that. Get some of that on your hand. And if you're a guy, just go and get your manicure done. I ain't seen my nail tech in a while. My hands are beautiful, but I do need to see a nail tech soon. Yeah, that's it. See you guys next week. Bye-bye.